One of my favorite things about the Coalition is the ability to see stakeholders from across the healthcare continuum working together to solve healthcare in our community. In many cases, those efforts start with a focus on engagement and prevention. These are key areas that Color Health, a long-term member of the Coalition and partner to a number of our members, has been helping employers and health plans address. The results of these efforts are a plotline of great case studies that see stories of engagement, increased screening compliance, early indications of high-risk employees, and reduced cost of care. Color Health is a national leader building their own capabilities as well as partnering with others in the oncology space to continually expand the resources available to members through their employers. We recognize Color for the way that they have partnered with GPBCH membership and the impact that they are having on the workforce and our community.
I'm Caroline Savello. I'm the president of Color Health. Our mission is really, I think, one that probably everybody shares, which is really to change what cancer looks like for people who have to go through that in their lives. And I think, as opposed to a lot of other organizations, we really look at this as a problem of this is really the entire population that really needs to think differently about how do they approach care, how do they approach this topic, how do they approach this disease. And we really fundamentally believe in access to clinical care and access to clinical expertise that everybody deserves, and that technology really makes available to people now, but most people still don't have access to. We really focus on evidence-based clinical care at every single step of the journey and making that available to people in their everyday lives, in their homes, in their workplaces, in their cars on the way home. We've had a patient who worked with us while he was on his tractor in a field. It's really about meeting people everywhere that they are at any time in a way that changes, what cancer, how they take control of cancer in their lives, whether that's through screening, whether that's in a moment of diagnosis, whether that's while they're in treatment, or while they're creating what a life and a return to health looks like following treatment. The other part of our mission, though, that I think we share with many members of the Coalition is really that, you can do the right thing and you can do it more cost effectively. I think that's one of the big focuses of ours is moving investment in cancer to what really matters in terms of outcomes for people, making that care less expensive for them, making those costs change over the long term for employers, for funds, and being able to do that again in a way that actually is elevating the standard of care for the entire workforces and entire member populations. I think we are working with some of the most important and innovative organization in health benefits in the country through this coalition. I think that there's these pockets of real innovation and real leadership that I do think happen in the benefits and in the healthcare space. And I think that's what we have here. And so we're really grateful to our partners in the coalition who have been working with us, some of you for many years, in changing what cancer management, what cancer care access, and what clinical care broadly can look like for your member bases. And I know how much each of these members, including the Teamsters, Jefferson Health, Five Below, and the American Cancer Society, have put into this shared mission. So I want to thank you for that. And I know how much our incredible team at Color pours into this. I believe Bridget and Alexandra and Josh will all be at the event itself, and they're good people who care. And I really appreciate the fact that they do that, and they do that on behalf of, again, this shared mission.
My name is Samantha Boyd, and I'm the benefits director at Five Below. So we implemented Color because for the past 3 or so years, cancer has been one of our top spend categories consistently. So we knew we had to do something, and Color was the right partner. They made it easy for us and easy for our members to engage. The biggest win for Five Below has been the feedback from our members. As you can imagine, cancer has touched everyone's lives. So there's lots of personal stories that our members share directly with Color, which Color then shares back with us, which has been really helpful for us too in building out our benefit strategy, whether it's knowing why our members are engaging or not with Color. But year to date, we have had over 250 members enroll with Color and take the next steps, whether that's scheduling their preventive screenings, or engaging with support if they have a loved one with cancer. Color, congratulations on winning one of the Health Benefits Innovation Awards, an incredible and well-deserved recognition. Your work in cancer prevention, education, and support continues to make a profound impact in the greater Philadelphia area. As someone proud to represent one of Color's clients, I've seen firsthand how transformative your programs can be. Your commitment to transparency and collaboration, actively listening to both employers and members, helps drive meaningful change in workplace health. We're honored to partner with you and excited for all the future holds. Again, congratulations.